Hey you guys, it's Rachel here with Senza Corso. So it's been a while since I've had the whole pack out. It's either been raining or cold. Let go, Cashmere, now, move it. Go on. Having to try to keep her from messing with Gina because Gina is ultra submissive and the dogs want to mess with her. And I'm really trying to build her confidence, so I don't want them messing with her right now. So I've got Velocity and Batista put up because of the fact that Velocity's in heat and Batista's eye is messed up and he needs to be staying put. So yeah. Come on you guys. Let's go to the shade. Come on. Come. Come on, crazy Gina. Better, come on. Oh, yeah. She thought about playing with Cashmere and then realized who it was, and she's like, oops. So for those that didn't watch the earlier video, Cashmere is not pregnant. I did speak with the vet about it, and he said that the odds are it's because of the fact that my dogs, as many of you know, I've talked about it before, but they were not fed when I was gone. And so anyway, there's been a lot of things that have happened due to that, unfortunately. And so that was one of them. He said that odds are that her body just didn't take, that their bodies, whenever they don't have enough nutrition and it's stressful, it just won't take. And he thinks that that's what happened because she has been successfully bred before. He said it's even possible that she was pregnant and that she reabsorbed. Cashmere, back over here now. Let's go. Preacher, back over here now. Move it. Let's go. I'm telling you what, they have been all about the deer poo lately. Big time, man. Big time. Not good. So anyway, Gina's been doing really good. I haven't taken her back out again yet since the last time. I've just been pretty busy, but hopefully I will have the ability to. I went ahead and I hadn't been able to find all the stuff to my crock pot, but I did this time. Or I went and bought a new crock pot, actually, is what I did. So anyway, so we're going to be having stew, actually a pork roast. And so that should allow me to kind of free up some time because we can just eat the pork roast. So for those of you that are looking for a good pork roast recipe, I put carrots, cabbage, potatoes, onion. I even put kale in mine. And I put green onion, yellow onion. And then I also, I put in cabbage. And then for a really lovely kick, I will roast or blacken some serrano peppers and throw that in it. And the serrano pepper just adds a really nice bit of heat and cuts the salty greasiness of the pork roast. And it's amazing. Ever since I've had it, I literally can't do it any other way. So anyway, what are you guys doing? Cashmere, let's go. Get over here now. Come on. So anyway, so yeah. Blondie, where you at? Get over here now. Blondie, come. I wonder where she took off to. There she is. Can't even see her over there. Wow, she totally blends in. It's like a lioness. Blondie, get over here now. Get out of the deer poop. Let's go. Blondie, now, move it. Psh, let's go. Hurry. Girl, you better put a move on. Let's go. Making her slow way over here. Come on, let's go. All the way. So she was laying down today and I saw her babies moving. That was really exciting. She's looking really good. Ooh, Atari. Finna get got. Cashmere, quit. So anyway, Atari got a correction today from Cashmere. She kind of got, it wasn't too bad, but she is starting to kind of heat up on her a little bit. And she's getting bigger now. And so, yeah, I see you, girl. So Cashmere's actually been turning up the heat on her a bit. Gina has been doing very well. She's been acting like a normal member of the pack. Her energy level is still sky high, but you know, the fear stuff for the most part has disappeared. Cashmere, get down now. Stop it. You stop it. She needs to calm down. Cashmere, I said leave her alone. Get off. Stop it. I don't want her dominating her. It's the last thing I need her doing right now with her. Because like I said, I'm trying to build her confidence. Which is crazy because if you see her tail's sky high right now. But, I mean, she needs to not... Because whenever Cashmere comes up to her in the house, then she wants to get down now. You get down right now. All the way. You stay put. And so Cashmere wants to dominate her every time she's in the house, which makes her pee on the floor. If Cashmere's not in there, she won't pee on the floor. So I've really been trying to work on Cashmere with leaving her alone. I get it, like, but she needs to get past this point. You know what I mean? Like, there are things that need to be corrected about Gina's temperament. She is way too high energy, and her intensity, when it comes to toy guarding, and stuff like that can be too high. But right now I just want to work on her. Hey, what did I say? Leave it alone. I just want to work on her her submissiveness. I want to get that through first because we've made so much progress on it. I don't want to go back on that before Cashmere starts working on the other stuff. You know what I mean? So we'll get there. All right, Cashmere. And this time behave. Leave her alone. So anyway. But yeah, other than that, she's looking good. So I wanted to remind people, I had somebody contact me today. He called me, couldn't even pronounce the name of the breed correctly. Told me he had just gotten his first Cane, so it's how it is, Cane Corso. And he was looking to buy another one. And I've gotten to where I can pretty much tell, like, the wannabe breeders, like, there's just a tone, a voice they always have. They're these certain types. And so I was like, I asked him immediately, well, what are you looking for the dog for? What are you looking for? A companion? And I knew he wasn't, but I didn't want to, I like to let them admit it, because if I tell them, then they want to argue with me about it and get defensive. So, he's like, yeah, for breeding. And it's like, okay. And I was like, well, we don't offer breeding rights on our dogs. And we don't. Let me be very clear about that. We don't. And for that reason, it's not to say that I will never let anybody breed a dog for me, but I don't offer it right away. Like, you have to, first of all, I have to think you're going to be a good breeder to start with. And then you have to health test the dog and you have to title the dog. So you can't just breed one of our dogs. And the reason that I have that requirement is not because I feel that a dog should be titled in order to be bred. It's because of the fact that I want to limit the amount of people that I, allow into this breed as far as breeding is concerned, because I feel that I'm responsible for the impact. You know what I mean? I've had a lot of criticism by people for like making this breed more popular, and you know, and I just don't want it to be the next bully dog, you know, where everybody and their mama wants to breed them. And I've turned down many a person for breeding because I didn't think that they had the breed's best interest at heart. And so, so, you know, just a reminder to everyone, don't come to me for breeding dogs. Okay. Like I'm more interested in providing people with loving companions for their home. I'm not a person that is going to be very forthcoming about selling you a dog with breeding rights, just, you know, straight off. Having said that, I've also had people that are interested in the breed, and they have never had, I've two people now, two guys actually have contacted me. Both of them only had experience with small dogs, one a Chihuahua, one a Yorkie. And they're like, yeah, I want one of these. It's like, I told them, I was like, it's literally like you've only ever ridden a bicycle and then you want to go and you want to buy a Maserati. It's like, you're going to wreck, you know what I mean? And you're going to wreck big. And I'm not going to be the one to sell you the animal. You know what I mean? This is not a breed that you can just start off with. You really do have to have prior experience with dominant large breed dogs. These are not pets, they're working animals. And you have to take that seriously. The guy was like, well, can I come meet your dogs? And it's like, yeah, absolutely. I was like, but I don't want you to think that because you see how my dogs are, that somehow that means that your dog's going to be like that. You know what I mean? Like, very rarely do I ever meet anyone, even my puppy buyers, whose dogs are as well behaved as mine. I mean, it's not to sound arrogant and all, but it's just the reality of the situation, you know? Even I made mistakes with Preacher first off, you know what I mean? I tried to treat him like I had many of my other dogs, and it didn't work. I quickly realized that this is a breed that you have to do a lot of training with. You don't actually get to treat them like a pet. Oh, yeah, she's going down. Energy level's too high. And so anyway, so it's just something to keep in mind, you know what I mean? Like, I really appreciate the people that watch my channel and recognize that they would probably spoil the dog and they wouldn't be a good owner, so they just watch mine. The worst thing you can possibly do with any breed of dog, with any breed, is buy a dog off looks alone, truthfully. And I really wish that people would understand that breeds of dogs are very specific and unique to their job skills and their breeding, and you really need to choose a dog off temperament, not off looks, because in the reality situation is that when you buy a dog for the right reason, then you will find that you will fall in love with their looks, even if you maybe didn't like them to start with. So anyway, it's just something to think about. Not trying to lecture anyone or whatever, but just trying to be a responsible breeder and kind of educate people and let you guys know, you know, the reality, because even I've made that mistake. Like, one time I saw this really cute little mixed dog on Facebook. It was a Great Pyrenees mixed with an Anatolian Shepherd, and it was a solid white dog with blue eyes, looked like a big old baby bear, so cute, and absolutely not my style dog. The dog, as many of you have ever heard, if you ever had a Great Pyrenees, they have a joke, and it's, what do you call a Great Pyrenees off leash? Gone. Because you can't take them off leash. You know, they literally take off. They take off. Okay. You can't call them back. I don't care how good your recall it was whenever they were young. Believe me, I thought, I was like, oh, you know, whatever. Like, you know, these people just don't know what they're doing. You know, I'm a professional. And I learned real quick, I don't care how professional you are, Great Pyrenees isn't coming back. They are not bred to listen to people. They're bred to be on their own, out there in nature with their livestock. And so you have to respect the breeding. And this is one of those breeds that you really do need to. So, you know, get your education in, work with a large breed dog, work with another dominant large breed dog, but don't start off with a Cane Corso. Come on, back over here. Honestly, like, you know, a shelter pit bull, you know, like a bully dog type would actually be a really good starter dog, to be honest with you. having said that, you definitely, I mean, that's worked out poorly for a lot of people. I'm gonna do a video about a situation that happened recently with that exact same scenario. However, if you are responsible, if you recognize the pros and the cons and all of the possible hiccups, and you're responsible, then you know, it could actually be a good experience. And I'll kind of go into that whenever I do that video of how to make your choice, and so that it's a responsible choice, and so that you're not going to end up regretting it or endangering yourself or others. So look at Atari, crazy girl. Look at her. She's dominant girl. Atari, be respectful. So anyway, I'm going to get these guys in, go check on my pork roast. Hope you guys have a happy Halloween, and I will talk at you later. Bye.